Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out the most popular project on all of Kickstarter, not just in games, but all of Kickstarter. That's Dead Reckoning, Letters of Marque. Hi, nice to finally catch a live video, sitting here painting Etherfields. Thanks for joining, Martins. John DeClare's game of swashbuckling adventure returns to Kickstarter. Get the base game and the expansion, presumably. ... Funded in 10 minutes. Set your sails. Back now. Dead Reckoning. So, I'm not a big fan of the main image at all. I don't care that it was funded in 10 minutes. Set your sails back now. We're just thematic. I'd love to know the player count, the time length, the age. What does this add? Does it add a new mechanism? Does it add more cards? I feel like this really isn't marketing to new fans who don't know Dead Reckoning, or marketing to old fans who already know Dead Reckoning, aside from saying, hey, there's more Dead Reckoning. Like, that's literally all they're saying. That's it. So, yeah, tell me more here. Now, granted, it's already raised $150,000, 10 days left to go. Get the base game and the previous sagas, plus the new system, plus saga. So it does actually say at the end, new system, but that part's cut off, so I don't know any of that from the outside. Ooh, saga expansion. Okay, small box is always when you go in the video. I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
AEG presents Dead Reckoning, Letters of Marque. Dead Reckoning is John DeClare's game of swashbuckling adventure.
Ooh.
It returns to Kickstarter with a new gameplay system for trading with the empires of the old world and an all-new saga of exploration and discovery into the new sea. The game features the card crafting system. As you play, each member of your crew will gain new skills and abilities, making every player's deck
that's a good
unique.
shot.
The battleship system is a fast, fun, and exciting way to resolve combat. The more cannons your crew can fire, the better your odds to win the fight. Each turn, you'll set your sails to determine how far your ship can travel. The active crew in your hand will provide abilities you can use to develop the resources of the islands you've discovered, fight or trade with merchants, and even try to sink your boats. Use your cargo wisely.
I feel like this is straddling a very, very thin line from giving me too much information and not giving enough information, but they're like getting close to like too much, too fast. But wow, they're throwing a lot of stuff out here. It looks really, really good. Like I said, I think they're doing great, but it's like it's just a little, it's close. The water transition annoyed me. Way overused.
Nicely
I
to
didn't know.
help
Oh
your
yeah,
crew
the
gain
ripple.
new skills and abilities as they sail the seas. Manage your ship's capacity carefully to get your profits back safely to the harbor. Once any player has earned 4 or more achievements, the game will end, and the player with the most coin, island control, and bonus points wins. The first 2 saga expansions are also available in this campaign. In the first, Deep Legends, you'll encounter hints of the supernatural and follow a trail of clues across the new sea in search of a powerful weapon. In the second, Salt and Thunder, you'll confront the spirits of those lost to the sea, seeking their vengeance on the living. The empires of the...
So have we actually talked about the new expansion yet? Because so far I feel like we've talked about the base game and then the 2 expansions that you can get in addition. But have we actually talked about what's new, the actual expansion? I don't think so.
Old world
Maybe we
sea
have and I
access
missed
to
it.
resources found only in the new sea. Trading with the empires raises your standing with them, potentially
Thank you.
unlocking access to Letters of Marque, special new abilities to further your ambitions. But beware. If you attack their merchant vessels and lose their favor, the empires will respond by issuing bounties on your ship. Bundled with Letters of Marque, you will also receive the 3rd saga,
Hey!
Changing Tides. The prime cargo the empires seek leads to powerful magical abilities.
Okay, I just said that I felt like we were getting close to just the information overload, and now I feel like we're there. Like, at this point, I'm just like, okay, we got to it. Like, it's just, Now, granted, if I don't know, this is if you don't know anything about this game. Like, I don't know hardly anything about this game. I felt like that was a little bit overwhelming. If you already know about this game, I imagine it's different. I imagine that it's just repeating what you already know, maybe? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this style of video, even though I feel like they've done a lot of really good stuff here.
This search will take you and your crew to distant shores.
EDD
fraught
kicked in,
with
yes.
monstrous danger. Dead Reckoning has set a new standard for swashbuckling adventure. Join the campaign today and let your legend spread from shore to shore. Back the Dead Reckoning Letters of Marque Kickstarter now.
So that definitely felt like they were advertising everything, like the whole system. Not saying that in a negative way or a positive way, just speaking it out into the universe. Am I interested in the game? Yes. Yes, I am. If I'm a fan of the game, am I interested in the expansion? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess I already was. I don't know. It's interesting. 15 created, 0 backed. Alderac, it never backed anything. Wow. Alderac Entertainment Group has been publishing tabletop board card role-playing and minis game for the 20 years. We created Legends of the Five Rings, the 7 Sea Worlds. We currently publish Smash Up, Mystic Vale, Edge of Darkness, Space Base, and The Captain's Dead, plus new games every year. So I feel like they're doing a great job there of saying, we're an established company. You can feel comfortable with us. And yeah, on the Can You Do It, I don't feel nervous about that at all. But we do always want to check to see how many games they still have out pending. This one just came out at Gen Con. It actually came out before that, I believe. They were doing a big event there. The big game night. Accidental Lock of Deepwood Defenders backer kit. The Pledge Manager is open. Another successful thunder. So this one has not been shipped yet. That's what I'm checking on here. Last day update was actually... No. Rolling Heights. Is this one out? I don't think so. I think I would have saw it at the booth. Production Milestone. So yeah, that one's not out as well. The Edge of Darkness... Emissaries of the Veil expansion. Is this one out? Update after fulfillment and order locking. We'll be happy to help. Proofing. So they're doing the proofing. So no, not that one as well. Okay, so I got to keep going. So it looks like they have, this will be their 4th. So these ones are out. Those ones are out. So 3 things. This will be their 4th thing pending. Something I always like to mention, but I'm not, once again on the Can You Do It, I'm not worried. It's AEG. So do I want it? Yes. I feel like the video did a good job. For new people, I think there was a lot of information there, but it looked really cool. Like all the stuff, they just kept showing really cool thing after really cool thing after really cool thing, and this mechanism where this comes here. So a lot of great there. Take command of an able crew and set a course for the adventure in Dead Reckoning. Explore mysterious islands, fight battles, upgrade your ship and crew, and build fortifications to protect your holdings. Will you be the... Yeah, that really just sounds like they're just trying to sell Dead Reckoning plus expansion, which, that's obviously what they should try to be selling. You don't want to just appeal to the... just the people who are coming back. Ooh, look at that. Seal of approval, approved. The seal, approved. Language printed in. Additional game modes, saga, solo, campaign. So there we go. 2 hours, 1 to 4 players, 8.4 rating on Board Game Geek. PvP, okay. A lot of information right here. I gotta say, I like this little blurb right here. The award-winning 4X swashbuckler. So that is the first time I've heard those 4X. I honestly would have that on the marquee in some way, shape, or form. Because 4X, I mean, that's 2 letters you add to here, and immediately I know so much more about your game. So yeah, I'd see if I could squeeze that in there. Dead Reckoning now has 3, and then card crafting. Did you mention your card crafting? Nope, you said it was a swashbuckling adventure. Generic theme, yay! No, how about we say it's a card crafting 4X game? I can infer as well that this is a pirate game. Dead Reckoning now has 3 saga expansions, which gradually and thematically add content to your game. The latest expansion, Letters of Marque, is unique as it includes 2 distinct but interconnected sets of expansion content. I don't actually understand what that means, but it sounds neat. Rule booklet, click here to download. Cool. Dead Reckoning is one of the most thematic experiences I've had at the table, and John DeClaire may have perfected the card crafting system with this game. Now, that is a beautiful quote. Dead Reckoning is everything piratey. You wanted a pirate game, and the combat is some of the most fun in any game, and I like the fact these are from reviews. They're not previews talking about, this is going to be great. Letters of Marque gives more options to an already excellent game. From new goods and rewards to increasing your influence in factions to the new saga, there's something here for everyone. Now, that is a great quote. Spotlighting exactly what is in this new expansion and why you're going to want it and how it's going to add to the game. Awesome. Killer quotes from very big names. Agreed. Card crafting makes deck building shine, and Dead Reckoning does it at the best. I'm absolutely absorbed by this game. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Those were some solid quotes. And once again, there was one sprinkled in about the expansion, but most of them were, hey, we're trying to sell the original base game here along with this stuff. So presumably we're going to have a great price right here. Hopefully we don't beat around the bush. If this were on GameFound, it'd be listed right here. $175. Gets you absolutely everything. Spectacular battles. Yeah, I saw that. It looked cool. 2 ways to card craft. Level up. The thing. The tale begins tomorrow. Daily Captain's Journal. So we're going to have updates, or is this reveals, unlocks? Who knows? Why back now? But it does make me want to come back tomorrow and find out more. Why back now? 35 FAQ? If you have that many frequently asked questions, maybe you should put them in the story of your Kickstarter page. 35? Sorry. Wow, that just caught me off guard. All right, the best possible price. The retail price of the game will be substantially more than the reward. The fastest shipping. Kickstarter backers get the game first. Gameplay. Explore. Expand. Extract. Exterminate. I thought there was exploit. I think that's extract in this case. New features. After years of the new saga being the Dominion of Cutthroat Pirates. So I feel like we're really beating around the bush here on getting to the price as well. Explores. Components not to scale. Shown for display. Previews. New expansion, unboxing stuff. What's in the box? Okay, so this is just the box of Dead Reckoning. Battleship and battleboard, 48 sailor cards, stuff, things. What's the price? I just want the price. I'm assuming it's going to be a good price because you're going to mass produce the living snot out of this. Because you're AEG and because you got yourself a cash cow. You got a great game here. And bets if the FAQs will be organized like Colossal? Not a chance. Not a chance. Deckhand rewards. This is $79. This gets you just the game. All the new Sea Dogs revealed in this campaign. I don't know what that means, but okay. I think that's expansion stuff. See what's in the box section above the full contents. Okay. So they decided to do the long, sexy scrolling shot, but they did it above it. Okay. Either way. So it's $79. Then the letter of the Marque reward. So this is just for this expansion. $59. That seems maybe I'm just not quite grasping the size of this box, and this is actually like a Lucky Duck game style, like really big box. I was thinking this was actually smaller, so I'm very curious to know the size of this box. $59. That's a full price expansion. So what am I getting here? 4 explorers, and then once again, I will expect a slightly higher price here, just because the card crafting system, the unique aspect of that. I mean, it's still really cool. There's not that many games that do it. Advancement cards, 16 wooden favor markers, 30 non-randoms, 8 ship upgrade tiles, 4 letters of Marque tokens, the campaign log pad, Changing Tide Saga content. What is this? Have we transitioned to? Okay, so no, this is part of that. What is this? Note the Saga components have to be shown in their secret packaging to not. Oh, Saga, you mean Legacy? This is a Legacy expansion? This is a Legacy expansion. I'm 12 minutes into this, and I'm just now figuring out that this is a Legacy expansion. And maybe I'm dumb. Maybe somebody else picked it up from I did not, though. This is a quote-unquote chapter Legacy system. Immediately, I don't think twice about the $59 price tag. And I want to know more about this. Now, I understand you want to hide a lot of what's going on here. But this feels really hidden. Like, I go to here, John declares game of swashbuckling adventure returns to Kickstarter. Get the base game of the previous sagas plus the new system plus saga. Yeah, that doesn't scream to me Legacy game. None of this screams to me Legacy game. I really feel like they didn't do a great job on this main image or description in letting you know all this amazing stuff about the game. All sagas are Legacy stuff to unlock more in-game content. Very cool. So then the Captain of the High Seas reward. This is the one they're really going for. And now I see that these are larger boxes as well. It includes all the new Sea Dogs revealed in the campaign. Oh, so these are going to be the Sea Dogs. But they come in their own separate box. Did you show me that separate box in the other ones, though? I don't feel like you did. Yeah, it just says includes all the new Sea Dogs revealed in the campaign. I said, I don't even know what that means. And then this one says it as well. It includes all the new Sea Dogs. But then you put a box with the Sea Dogs. I think that's what that is, yeah. Put that box on the other ones. It just makes sense to me. That really adds value to it. And I say $79 plus I'm getting this expansion of Sea Dogs. Okay. Then we got the 59 and then you want everything. It's $240. Okay. That's a lot. That's a hefty price. That's a Kickstarter price. Add-ons, 45. So we got the Deep Legend Saga, which is right here. Okay. 45. So the expansion price went up. 45, but now it's 59. See the letters of Marque reward for the full list of contents. Okay. I don't feel like I'm getting a great Kickstarter deal here. Maybe that's, yeah, I'm just going to, yeah, it doesn't feel like that to me. It feels like a Kickstarter price. I'm not saying it feels like a terrible price, but it definitely, they were like, hey, you're getting a great deal here. It didn't feel like that from the offset. All in includes add-ons, no options for the base game, and expansion, and no add-ons. Interesting. Upgraded buildings. New 3D buildings to upgrade the current white wooden ones. Make sure to check back to see the revealed designs. That's neat. Videos. So we got reviews. Reviews, great. He looks mad. So what do we got? The thing. Reviews. Playthroughs. Live plays, great. Lots of stuff. Unboxing, ramblings. They just video dumped here. So whatever video you're looking for here is probably here. So that's solid. Did they have the review of the expansions? That's the only thing I'm missing here. Yeah, so I don't feel like they really spotlighted the expansions there. It's a minor nitpick, but one thing to mention. Sorry, I read that wrong. All-in does not include add-ons. Retailers, these products will be made available to qualified brick and mortar. Here's a tutorial on Tabletop Simulator. Okay. Shipping, US 14, 16, so 22. So right now I'm looking at $73 for a Legacy expansion. How many games is it? How many games am I going to get out of this? What's the minimum number? That's an interesting to me that they don't mention that. Or is it going to be more like Space Base? Because they had a Space Base story, but nobody's ever playing that story again. It's just a means to an end to get the new content to you, and I wonder if that's potentially what it is. But I'd like to know how many games it at least plays through. I feel like that's pretty essential here, especially if I'm dropping 73 on them. But still, they got 1,200 people coming back. That's great. We got the deckhand, just the game. Who wants just the game? 145 backers. Not a huge number, but still, that's not bad. 145 people who didn't have the game before are going to put a whirl on. And then we have the big one, 253. Wow. So that tells me that that they're not doing the greatest job of convincing people to get that massive pledge. I mean, obviously, because 1,200 people are returning and say, this thing is great. I gotta have this day one. $73, whatever. Let's get this expansion. So that number, because this is typically the number that you're hoping is going to be the highest as a Kickstarter company. Like, it's just simple. Like, buy the big whale. Interesting. So 14, 16, 22. It doesn't feel like great shipping prices either, but once again, I don't feel like I have a firm grasp on the size of this box, especially this expansion box here. Risk and challenges, we're done. We're out. What was the shipping? Where's the shipping? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's already in it. The VAT. I'm just looking for the word VAT. The following rates are for only VAT will be calculated. Everything's after the fact. Okay. So let's check out the FAQ, the updates, comments. Give this one a grade. So I hate this so much. Oh, what's my question? My question is number 31. I had to read through 30 other questions to get to it. That's fun. I would organize this like Reload from Colossal Games, because now at this point, I don't even want to browse through here. But I will, because one of those said stretch goals. Oh, I saw it. What stretch goals do you have planned? The CM has no stretch goals, but it does have a daily reveal of a new Sea Dog, which will be bundled together in the Sea Dogs 2-pack and provided to every backer in late pledge. So I'm really glad that you at least mentioned that there, but once again, I got to your daily reveals, or whatever you're calling it, a section. You didn't have any information at all, and I just browsed over it. Like, why not at least say, hey, come back tomorrow when we unveil a brand new Sea Dog that's going to do, and maybe even show me what a Sea Dog looks like. Get me excited for the idea of a Sea Dog. I don't have much research in anticipation of the campaign and agree. Very little info on this campaign. Had to ask a friend that is DR what the deal was with the sagas. Yeah, and they sound really cool as well. Updates not yet, just posted today. 195 comments. Will the Ghost ship for the first campaign maybe be available at some point? Just asking because I really want it. Is there a reason the Letters of the Marque expansion costs $59 separately, but has its own pledge level? It's $59 including upgrade kit and Sea Dog. Seems like a kick in the face to new backers who also want to add a copy of the base game, but are paying the same price for less. Agreed. Any chance of an expansion gameplay all in for just the base game? Yeah, that seems like kind of a no-brainer as well. Hello, this won't be possible for the Kickstarter, but I will pass on the request for the pledge manager. Okay, sucks. Hey everyone, I'm glad that they're trying to fix it, but it still kind of sucks where it's like, it's not the answer that everybody wants. I got an email today saying there would essentially be an upgrade kit. Did I understand it correctly that I can only get the upgrade kit if I back this new expansion, or as an add-on? If you go to the pledge page, the Letter of Marque level says it includes the upgrade kit for those who back the original campaign. Support team, I backed the original campaign, which was delivered in March. My delivery is missing a single cannon upgrade tile, and I opened a customer support ticket, and some Chrissy responded that you should send replacements to the address. I provided. Nothing happened. I asked this again in June. Again, only total radio silence from AEG. No replace received since 5 months. Just one advice. You should handle customer support tickets for your first campaign before you start the second one. I will cancel my pledge before this campaign ends. If I do not get an answer to my support ticket, you find the number above. So essentially, he is holding his Kickstarter pledge at hostage. He's like, you better give me that damn cannon, or I'm gonna cancel this pledge right here. Like, good for you, Matthias. Like, I'm not criticizing. I just think it's great. Like, some people like to air their laundry out, and I don't have a problem with that. I just love it. I'm very sorry to hear that. So yeah, Helena's doing great here. Collaborators popping in here, so we got some good customer service. That's what I want to see here. Ooh, what's this one? This one looks like a juicy one. Those prices are a joke, right? Paid $139 plus 15 shipping during the first campaign for the base game, both Saga expansions and Sea Dogs. Exactly the same, just with Sagas. In addition, is now $306. Wow! And the big banner on the campaign page that'll be cheaper here than retail. Are you serious? You're gonna sell the base game plus 3 expansions at more than $300 in retail? That is why they have not decided whether to go to retail or not. That's a good one, Warren. I like this. I like this one. Not sure if you've been paying attention to the current supply chain crisis. Yeah, and that's most likely what's going on. This is happening all over. If I had noticed in retail prices now. Sure, VAT is not AEG's fault, but that price increase. Yeah, and that's... And here's the thing. I'm not necessarily, like, knocking AEG. Like, if this is the price they're saying it has to be, this is probably the price that it has to be. Because, once again, this is a game with very unique and interesting components. But it doesn't seem like a good price in any way, shape, or form. How much is it on that aspect? I hate to be that guy, but it definitely feels like the one that after the fact you could probably get this for way cheaper if you're willing to wait a little bit. And, I mean, that's, you know. So, final grade. Do I want it? Yes. The video was good, I think. Like, it told me about the game and it told me some stuff about the expansions. And it looked like a really cool game. And I've heard great things. You spotlighted the fact that everybody approved it. Didn't get its seals of excellence necessarily, but it's a very solid game. Can you do it? Yes, it's AEG. Not too worried about that. How much is it? Price isn't great. It definitely feels like one of those ones, especially considering it is AEG, where it's like, yeah... If I don't get it right now, I could probably get this after the fact for substantially cheaper. Yeah, just a hard stop there. I was trying to like sugarcoat that. It was like, no, it just kind of feels like that a little bit. So, final grade on this one is, I think, a B? B+, I think? I mean, I still think it's a really rock-solid campaign. I think they did a great job with the quotes. I think they did a good job convincing me, but that I'm gonna go B-, because that main image, I hate the main image. I think it's so uninspiring. I'm not 100% sure on the size of this box. I didn't feel like the price was super convincing, and I feel like this was a little bit of wasted space there. You know what? I'm gonna go with the B- there. Sean said C+. We're on about the same thing. And that's, yeah, I'm batting around there. So, Dead Reckoning, Letters of Marque from AEG. Let me know what your final grade is for this one. And also, have you played the game? Because this is definitely one I want to get to the table. It looks like a really stinking cool game. But as always, if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. As I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, celebrate my 10th anniversary of making YouTube content. Bye-bye. Boop.